Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Log execute.
Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome back to Seipher Plays Pokemon Heart Gold Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we made our way through Tojo Falls, and through our very first steps of the Kanto region to reach the Pokémon League reception gate. Today, we will be making our way forward into the Pokémon League, so let's get a move on. Only trainers who have proven themselves may pass. Oh, the 8 badges of Johto. Please, go right on through. Alright, well, if we try and go to east, we're prevented. Hold there. This way leads to Kanto, but this path's blocked for the time being, I'm afraid. And if we try and go to the left, we get a similar response. This way leads to Mount Silver. Oh, so that's where our identity thief is hiding out. Okay, well, good to know. You'll see scary strong Pokemon out there. You're not ready for it. Alright, well, with that, there's only one place left to go, and that is up. So, welcome to Victory Road. Now, I'm not going to be putting on a repel or anything for a bit, because there are Pokemon that I can't catch here. But as soon as we've run into a Pokemon that I can actually catch, I definitely will. And I've never actually seen Strength be used in the overworld like that. That's kind of weird. This place has definitely seen some better days. It's gone through quite a change since Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Should be rather interesting. I don't intend on grabbing every item in this place, but there are going to be a few. And a potion? Seriously? That came way too late for... Like, that really should be a super potion or a hyper potion by this point. Wait. Not gonna use you. Well, I'm not gonna catch you, because I already have one. Let's see about this. Full heal, that'll be useful. So yeah, you're going to want to make sure that you have a Pokemon with strength for this, because it's really the only way that you're going to get through a lot of this area. Anyway, let's... More Onyx. I know that there's more than just Onyx in here. There's also Geodude and Graveler, but 2 other Pokemon, at least to my memory, that I can catch here. One exclusive to Heart Gold. Okay, nothing I can do here. Okay. Max Revive, well that's selling fodder. I did get enough money from last episode to get the Choice Scarf from my mom buying it, so no need to worry about that. Basically the same as those choice specs, only instead it raises your Pokemon's speed, which can be very useful for slower Pokemon. Which, if I had more slow Pokemon that really need to make use of a choice item, that would be what I would use for them, but I don't, so... Here we go. Maybe we'll find something more here. Okay, no. Up this way, then. There are 2 TMs here that I definitely recommend grabbing, but they'll be a bit later on. Nothing we can do there. And you're probably noticing that there aren't all that many trainers here. This, I remember when I first played these games, was a big surprise. I would have expected Victory Road to have a lot of trainers with some really tough Pokemon. But no, this place is pretty barren by the looks of things. Just relatively strong wild Pokemon to fight. Not that we're running into all that many. See, we have these holes from Ice Path with us again, so that should prove interesting. Let's see, did we run into... Nope. Just a bunch of repeat Pokemon. I really hope I do run into something new soon, because I did actually buy a particular Pokeball for this, since I knew we were going to be in a cave all this episode. Okay. Just gonna push that boulder there. Full restore, that's going to be very useful. Now we're back up to this floor. And yeah, just gonna fall down. And I guess not. It's been actually a while since I've actually gone through this victory road, so I might make a few mistakes here and there. Right, that doesn't look like you can walk through it, but you can. Ooh, some Rock Smash rocks. And an Ultra Ball. Let's pick up the pace a little, see if we can run into a new Pokemon, since I think running does actually cause you to run into more wild Pokemon. But not gonna worry about that. A lot of Golbats. Not that I can catch you due to my species clause, or would I want to. Nobody can replace Langstrom. Okay, let's see. Are we finally gonna get something new? Nope. Yeah, I think you go down this hole. HP up. That'll also be good selling fodder, because I think I'm pretty much done with... I think I pretty much have all the areas that I can grind EVs at this point, at least the ones that I care about for members of my team. Wait, no, not to go that way, so let's go here. Down these stairs. This is an item you definitely want to grab. TM26 Earthquake. That is a very good TM, especially for what we're about to be coming up against, so definitely want to make sure you grab it. And I think, yeah, right here. Just gonna do a few of these rocks just to get to this item ball, because this is another one you definitely want to grab from my memory. And there we go. Jin's Rock Smash is coming in handy. And a red shard. Okay. TM79 Dark Pulse, a very good dark type move. Well, with that, we are pretty much at the end of Victory Road right here, as you can clearly see from that light at the end of the tunnel. But before we do anything like that, I'm gonna just run around a bit, because this is honestly gonna be a very short episode if I just go right to the end. Let's see if we can finally get a Pokemon to appear. I mean, there are other routes that we could go back to and catch Pokemon on, but at this point, I think we've got a good selection. I just really want to catch something here, just in case. No, but Golbat wants to just keep showing up. Golbat, Onix, and Graveler. Not all of you, so I don't need you. Come on, where are you? I know that there's at least 2 Pokemon. Granted, I know... Oh, and here we go. Not what I was expecting to run into, but it'll do. It will most certainly do. Okay, well, I don't really trust myself to injure this thing without possibly killing it, so here come Dusk Balls, which I believe have a 3.5 times catch rate modifier when in a cave or in the dark, so this should work. Granted, probably would have helped to injure it, but at least I've got Berserker's Intimidate off. I'm probably gonna swap to Toshinori just to take care of something. Between episodes, I did actually change one of Toshinori's moves. I got rid of Headbutt for Confuse Ray. I figured it would be a bit more helpful for certain things. Like this. Or at least it would be if it actually got him to hit himself, got her to hit herself. Well, let's just use another Dusk Ball. Hopefully this works. Okay, there we go. Alright. Don't really have a name in mind for you, but... What to call you? Well, they do call you an Armored Rhino, so probably gonna annoy people by using this name, but I don't care. At least Fairy Tail fans might be a little annoyed by that. Anyway, with that, gonna ignore Liz. Just gonna quickly use some items. Probably a bit of overkill using a Moo Milk like that, but I don't care. And we'll just make use of this little potion that we got. Okay. Now before we do anything else, I want to swap Jim to the front because I imagine he'll have the best. Probably should have used a repel, but what are you gonna do? You know what, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna throw one up anyway. I know it's probably a waste at this point, but I have so many of these and I don't expect to be using them anytime soon, so let's just head on, and oop. Looks like we got an interruption, and oh great, you. Hold it. Are you going to challenge the Pokémon League? Victory Road is at its end, for sure. But did you notice? You didn't see any real trainers on the way, did you? Man, they were all spineless. Well, the fact that you have come this far means you're not one of them. But your journey ends here. Because right here, right now, I will crush you. Scarlet, you have talked a big game all game. You haven't managed to even seriously injure one of my Pokemon all that much. And you certainly haven't killed any of them, so I'd like to see you try and back up that claim. Anyway, I'm just going to open up with the Swords Dance because I know that this Sneasel doesn't have much that I can actually do. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to get off 3 of these and then just sweep his entire team, because, yeah, he's sticking the Feint attack and it's not doing much. Thank you, Bug and Steel type. Okay, one more and we should be able to pretty much just sweep him. At least I think so. Bullet Punch. There we go. That's a big boy, but I can easily deal with you. Just a bit faster and using Wing Attack. Didn't use Bullet Punch because that probably would have resisted it. I never remember if water resists steel or if it's the other way around. This Golbat still hasn't evolved. Clearly haven't learned a lesson from Lance yet, if you're still using that. Okay. Magneton, pretty good, but I've got just the thing to deal with your Magneton in the form of Rock Smash. This is probably going to be the most laughable of the rival fights, if I'm being honest. All because Sneasel was so easy to set up on. And now you guys see why moves like Swords Dance and Dragon Dance are so freaking good. They're just so useful in taking out whole teams if you can manage to get enough of them set up. I couldn't win. What do you possess that I lack? That Dragon Tamer said to me. Yeah, I'm sorry, the text keeps going by too quickly. I haven't given up on becoming the greatest trainer. I'm going to find out why I can't win and become stronger. When I do, I will challenge you. I'll beat you down with all my power. You keep at it until then. Well, good to see that you at least have some degree of sense knocked into you, and at least this hasn't broken you, so... Well, I guess I can look forward to fighting you in the future, even if you aren't all that challenging. Anyway, here we are at the Indigo Plateau. I'm just gonna quickly run on inside and heal up. Okay. We should now be able to fly here anytime. With that all taken care of, I believe I'm going to end things off here. Next time, we'll be starting up our Pokemon League challenge, but first, I've got to do some prep work. So, thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay gold.
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.